And on November 27th, I will be live at True Enterprise in LaGrange, Georgia. Make sure you get your tickets right now. I want to see all the sexy ladies out there. Pull up is my first time in LaGrange. I feel real good about it. Got family from out there, so.
I come in the dorm one day after running errands, running around the prison. And when I come in the dorm, as soon as I walk in, I notice that some guys are at the window to my right, and like every time something happened, it catches my attention because everybody will say at the same time, "Boo, bam!" They would be doing like that. So when I look over to look, it's about 4 or 5 guys crowded at the window to the rec yard. I walk over, see what's going on, you know what I mean? Get beside the guy, see what's going on, and there's a guy, normal guy, probably maybe about 6 foot tall, but he's fat. He's big, like he's fat. Man, every time he just running up, he just like they'll throw him the ball, and he would like take maybe 1 or 2 steps or maybe a drop step, and he would just jump and like turn around and windmill. Boom! And the ball might dunk it, it might fly out. But every time he dunk it, everybody at the window go, boom! I'm watching, they're throwing the ball again. He'll come back just a drop step. Boom! And I mean, literally, he was doing whatever he wanted to do in the air. I mean, if he wanted to, like if he just wanted the 360, he would just jump and with ease, just 360 and just boom. He would, if he just, I mean, all kind of dunks, windmills, 360 behind his back. And I mean, he was doing it so easy. It was very intriguing. I stood there for 10, 15 minutes just watching this fat boy dunk because I've been playing ball my whole life. I may have dunked a couple of times, never in a game, but just trying to do it, you know, after the game, we trying to dunk. And most of the time when I'm trying to dunk, see anybody, any sportsman, especially basketball player know, most of the time when you're trying to get your dunk off, it's going to be an alley hoop because it's easier. Okay, so listen. I want to let y'all know that I do hear y'all. Some of the people don't like when I drink on camera, whether it's unprofessional or whether it's just irritating. I'm going to stop doing it. That way, everybody wins. So I do want y'all to know that I hear y'all. I still appreciate all my folk that was like, bro, do you? It's all good. You know, I love y'all too. Cause to be honest, I'm gonna tell you, it was this girl on Facebook, and every time she would come across my screen, she would be eating seafood and just smacking, and she done went famous behind.
I think it's the muscles too.
But man, it is so irritating. So I know how you feel. Up there, when you know you use all your energy getting up in the air where you need to be, somebody else done already throw the ball up there, so you don't gotta carry the ball up there with you, and then you just finish it off. Boom. Alley hoop is a lot easier than running down with the ball in your hand and then going all the way up and boom, poking the ball. That's a whole different story. So for a guy to be no help, just running and then just jumping 2-hand, boom, he just slamming the ball at will. This is really listen, he is fat. I swear, I'm not exaggerating by any use of the word. The boy was fat. So I'm asking the people at the window, I'm like, who that is? They said that Hype Diesel. Hype Diesel? What kind of name is that? They're like, yeah, his name Big Hype. So some people had already known him. Then come to find out Hype was in our dorm. So as soon as Hype come in the dorm, I'm already like, I'm, you know, you want to say I'm kind of intrigued with him because he's a big guy. He real jolly. He too big to be picking on. You don't want to pick on this type of guy. So you know, he ain't got no reason to be mean or aggressive. He just a big, happy dude.
Oh, shit. Who the hell knows? To be with my side, be after 8 months. After 8 months. Putting on this kind of show. Thank you, be my side, be.
Then next thing you know, of course, I'm an intellect. I see Hype go to the chessboard and play somebody, and he playing someone who's supposed to be a real nice chess player. Hype didn't break a sweat. I mean, he moved the pieces with so easy, and he treating experienced chess moves like they, like they be getting ready to do a move. He be like, I see it. See, you finna do that. You finna do it, man. And it would be amazing. He would stop it, and to see him work, to see Hype move, work, how the way his mind worked, the way he put things together. I'm gonna be honest, man. It's truly amazing. It's truly amazing. Hype is a big deal.
Georgia, at True Enterprise, June 11. Y'all know we ain't playing none of this shit. We trying to make bad bitches bend it all over, show their little thumbs and shit. See me.
So of course, it's not long before we become friends. And Hype he used to tell me about his stories. He used to tell me about what was going on with him in life. And if I'm not mistaken, he was signed to Major League Baseball. He was signed to Major League and he was signed to Minor League at one time. So he was, for the most part, used to money. He was used to being a big shot. He got in trouble. A lot of our athletes do this. They'll get the money, then get in trouble, and then put it in the old life that, they were supposed to be done with. And I think that was one of his situations. And Hype would show us the pictures with, like all the stuff that the guys in the 90s would have. Like he had pictures in front of the ES 300 Lexuses. You remember when those were big back in the day when Mason Cameron was doing that kind of thing. And he showed me pictures of gold pistols. I'm sure that cost a pretty penny. But he would always have pictures of the girls, the guns, the cars, and stuff like that. He could actually show for it. And this was the closest we had came to like someone famous. Hype was really in the major leagues. He was on the roster for the Florida Marlins. So Hype used to always talk about how his case and how it was flawed and this and that and that. And Hype ended up doing about, I think it was either 5 years or 6 years on a drug case. Man, it's so sad because Hype, this is a smart guy. This ain't the kind of guy that you take lightly. Hype is really, and I just say that to say it's a shame when you got a guy like this, cause it's even, with his body or his mind, he can make something happen. I remember, when we were in Rivers, we used to have softball tournaments. Well, every prison, for the most part, had the softball tournaments. But when I was in Rivers, when we had the softball tournament, man, Hype went out there, and this is no lie. Before the game, they allow us to warm up, maybe even about an hour early, so people can get practice swings in. You could throw around with the gloves and all that. When Hype, so it was like a big deal to hit a home run in the softball field because no one was doing it. The gate was, it couldn't have been as big as a major field, a major league field, but it was still a lot of field. And, everyone would hit a home run every now and then. Excuse me. I mean, some people would hit a home run every now and then. It wasn't often. Man, we turn around, when I look up, when Hype go to bat, he knocked every single ball, because they throwing the ball underhand softball, and it's a big ball. I didn't know that big old ball could fly like that. Every single ball they pitched to Hype, and this is practice, everyone home run. And to be honest, it don't look like he's swinging the bat hard. He just just not. I mean, he just winding it up. I can't do it. I ain't got enough space right here. He'll just wind it up, and when it come, he would even be talking to the pitcher, to the ball, and everything, even as it going in. He be winding up. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I like him. As soon as it get close enough, he just, and is out of there. Oh yeah, he gone. Go get another one. Get a throw it. They throw it. He is out of there every single time. And like I said, he wasn't concentrating. He wasn't just with ease, right? So it was kind of going, and he was on our team, so they already kind of knew that it was going to be unfair. With this man on your team, period, in prison, you were going to win the game. With Hype, he was a natural exceller. You can look at the awards he obtained and gathered throughout his career with selling cars. It's just evident that he's just a person who naturally excels at whatever he's doing.
Show you a little body. Show you my little body. And show you got the fatty. Show you be catching mood swings. Every time I fuck with her, I let it on the covers. And I kept it on the cover. Cause I'm kissing too. Every time I fuck, she call me daddy. My little mama nasty. I see the pussy through the panties. She tastes like candy. She a cool nicotine. My little mama, she pretty. And we be shopping through the city. I asked you what's on the line earlier. You see what's on my mind. You don't finish, you don't gotta cut to me. I'm your best friend, baby, you don't gotta lie. I get you everything that you want, and you need it for
when these bad decisions come, and it'll just take it away from you, and it'll just take it away so fast, and then you never know what happened. And so even like right now, I don't know exactly what's going on with him. I know he was arrested, and he's been in there for 2 years. And honestly, just like even a situation like that, 2 years is way too long. 2 years is forever for a person who know how to make something happen. A person like Hype, who can make stuff happen. He can get it done. He can, by all means, he's a asset to the community. 2 years is a lifetime. A lifetime. He's a really good father, raising kids and everything. It's just sometimes it be bad decisions. Even to the point where Hype was starting to blow up. He had a club down in LaGrange, and one of the last artists that he had booked was Big Boogie, CMG. And he was set to come and everything. And I'm not sure. The last I heard, I don't think he made it. I don't think he made it down because of some of the stuff that happened. But he had booked Big Boogie, CMG, And that was gonna bring a whole crowd out. Now I ain't, I ain't doing no pocket watching. I just know I couldn't afford to book a popular rapper. You know what I mean? And I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Big Boogie ain't no small fry. Punishment for trafficking these kind of drugs, and it says first offense anywhere from 5 to 30 years, second offense anywhere from 10 to 40 years. So I don't know. To be honest, I got my hands crossed, y'all, because this really is a good guy. Anyone who know Big Hype, man, drop it in the comment, let us know, man. But this one is really, really sad. This is, sadly, this is how you do a life sentence on installments. Now let me say this. It's true that most of the time when I'm reading about these guys, I be getting on their head, I be getting on their tater, but this is not that. My boy Hype, I really got respect for. He's one of my friends. If he even asked me not to do this, or if he got a problem with this, I would take it down. This is a guy that I considered a real friend, because as I can show y'all in the video, he wasn't, in my own opinion, he's a money getting guy. Hype wants some money. So all the dangerous stuff, you ain't really got to worry about when you dealing with him. You can just, no matter what's going on, you could just go cut you a good deal and then make it back home at night. You ain't got to worry about all the extra stuff that come with the street life. So Hype is a really, really good money getting dude. Again, so this is no disrespect before I read this, but it's just what's on the internet. On Thursday, members of LPD's Special Investigation Unit executed a search warrant at home of Sylvester of LaGrange, stemming from a 5-week-long drug investigation. Upon arriving at the residence, investigators I got to read it. Investigators found Gates and Truitt, also of LaGrange, on the front porch. Investigator Dorsey with the LaGrange Police Department confirmed Thursday Truitt is the owner of True Enterprise on East Depot Street. Truitt allegedly took flight inside the residence, where he entered the bathroom and was able to flush suspected drug contraband down the toilet, according to the press release. During a search of the residence, investigators located an amount of crack cocaine indicative of distribution, approximately 1 pound of marijuana packaged for resale, and a bag of blue M30 pills. These pills are commonly referred to as Roxy's or Roxycodone, and are made to look like prescription oxycodone 30 milligram tablets. However, they are illegally manufactured, laced in fentanyl. They are illegally manufactured, laced with fentanyl. Gates, who was a convicted felon, was also in possession of a .380 caliber handgun and a shotgun that he illegally possessed due to his felon status. During this investigation, investigators utilized resources from the City of LaGrange Water Department and were able to retrieve the items Truitt was seen flushing at the time this warrant was served. The items that were retrieved consisted of a second bag of M30 fentanyl-laced pills, as well as a quantity of crack cocaine indicative of distribution. At the conclusion of this warrant, Truitt was charged with possession of cocaine with the intent to distribute, trafficking fentanyl, tampering with evidence, obstruction of a police officer, and making a false statement. Gates was charged with possession of cocaine with the intent to distribute, trafficking fentanyl, and making a false statement, and possession of firearm by a convicted felon. They were both transported to the Troup County Jail, where they are being held. And again, I only say that to say, the only part I don't understand is, for me, it's like, I know for a fact. So, Hype got, he got a car dealership. He got a jumping club, I know he do something else with the cars. He has a job. And when I say something else, like I think he tow cars in and out. I think he get a lot of money like that, towing cars from state to state. You know, he gave his 16-year-old son a Camaro for his birthday. I mean, these are things that I just can't not afford. So I say that because, you know, personally, I think he's smarter than me. You know, Hype can get to that money. Bottom line, Hype can get to the money. And it take a guy with some brains to make the kind of moves that he make. So, you know, he get more money than me. He probably got more kids. He probably live better. Probably got more jobs, more businesses. Everything will point to him being a more efficient person with his brain than I am. Well, that's why I can't just call him stupid when he make his decisions. I can't say that whatever decisions he make are stupid decisions because, again, I don't even think I'm capable of toting the load that he can acquire. So am I smarter than him or am I dumber than him? Am I smarter for, you know, being able to say no and staying out of the way? Or am I dumber for, you know, not being able to do the things that he can do? This is just not a guy that I can call a stupid guy. You know, even the decisions, I don't like the decisions, but, you know, I can't tell Hype. You know, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I was gonna put this one with another one, but I can't do that to my boy, man, because honestly, I just think he deserves his own. And hopefully, I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping for the best for Hype Dog. But this is how you do a life sentence on installments. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna make a part 2 to that. On part 2, I think I'm gonna put myself in there. All right. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I'll see y'all tonight.